Our big story, a scare at Oak Creek Sikh Temple. A suspicious man went into the house of worship Sunday morning. He wouldn't take his shoes off and he started walking toward the kitchen.
Then police searched his car, found ammo, an empty case from a gun, and notes about mass murder. Fox 6's Brett Begansky shows you what happened next.
A morning of prayer that started off peaceful.
It's their house of worship, and for the second time in 3 months, that was bothered on a Sunday morning.
Only to be interrupted.
We are concerned to be more careful and get more organized.
And was a potentially dangerous situation.
For somebody to show up, whatever their motive is, and to act like that is just foreign to me. It just doesn't make any sense.
Around 8:30 Sunday morning, a man drove into the Sikh Temple parking lot. His whole demeanor looked suspicious.
He had circled it a few times, had parked for about 10 minutes.
Then, carrying a backpack, entered the Sikh Temple.
He was trying to get into the longer hall, that's the kitchen, and with his shoes he told him that take off your shoes and cover your head.
Security on the grounds detained him and found several things in his backpack. They found zip ties, duct tape, and what officers are calling strange writings about the Aurora, Colorado movie theater shooting. When his car was searched, officers found boxes of ammunition and an empty case from a handgun. He's described as a 32-year-old man from Maryland who was living in his car and was allegedly writing a book.
Just because you put words down on a paper doesn't make you an author.
Despite the unusual findings, members of the Sikh Temple call this a false alarm.
This does not help in the recovery. It makes people upset. It makes them nervous. That's not what we're about here. That's not what Oak Creek's about.
But Oak Creek Mayor Steve Scafidi says the man's unusual acts cannot be tolerated.
That kind of behavior I don't want to see around the temple. It's not going to be allowed. We're always looking at what's going on there.
And we're told the man has been released because he was not viewed as a threat. Now, we did contact Oak Creek Police for comment. The department did not have any information to release at this time. Live in the newsroom tonight, Brett Begansky, Fox 6 News.
But you have to wonder, what was this guy thinking? I mean, they just had a mass shooting there a couple months ago, and then he walks in doing that. It's just unbelievable.
That's what Mayor Scafidi was saying. Even if his intentions were good, it was just poor judgment, and it was not exactly the right thing or the right way to enter the Sikh Temple after just the disastrous summer that they've all had to deal with.
On the heels of that. Thank you, Brett, for that.
Well, now to politics.